Hey, welcome back with this new video. In this video, we do questions and answers about aircraft turbine engines. We leave a pause after every question so you can answer. Let's start. Question 1. Which of the following is the ultimate limiting factor of turbine engine operation? The TIT is the ultimate limiting factor in the operation of a turbojet engine. The temperature in a turbine engine is the highest at the inlet of the turbine. Question 2. Which of the following may be used to accomplish an internal inspection of an assembled turbine engine? The inspection of the interior of a turbine engine installed on an aircraft can be performed by the use of a borescope. Question 3. What are the two basic elements of the turbine section in a turbine engine? The turbine section of a gas turbine engine consists of two basic elements, the stator and the rotor. Question 4. In which type of turbine engine combustion chamber is the case and liner removed and installed as one unit during routine maintenance? The can-type combustion chamber of a turbojet engine consists of an outer case, or housing, and inside it is a perforated stainless steel combustion chamber or liner. The case and liner are removed as a unit for routine maintenance. Question 5. Who establishes the recommended operating time between overhauls, TBO, of a turbine engine used in general aviation? The engine manufacturer establishes the recommended TBO of a turbine engine, and these times are approved by the FAA. Question 6. What turbine engine section provides for proper mixing of the fuel and air? In a turbojet engine, compressed air from the compressor is directed into the combustion section. Fuel is sprayed from nozzles in the combustion section where it mixes with the air and burns. Question 7. Which statement is true regarding jet engines? The relationship between thrust and RPM is such that the amount of thrust increases rapidly as the engine speed increases. A small change in speed at low RPM will not produce nearly as much increase in thrust as the same amount of change at high RPM. Question 8. The procedure for removing the accumulation of dirt deposits on compressor blades is called? Field cleaning of a turbine engine is the removal of contaminants from the blades of the compressor by running wash water or an abrasive through the engine. Question 9. Severe rubbing of turbine engine compressor blades will usually cause? Severe rubbing of the turbine engine compressor blades will usually result in galling, which is a transfer of metal from one surface to another. Question 10. What type of turbine blade is most commonly used in aircraft jet engines? The most common type of turbine blades used in modern aircraft jet engines is the impulse reaction type. An impulse reaction turbine blade has an impulse section at its root and a reaction section at its tip. The exit pressure of an impulse reaction turbine blade is relatively constant across its length. Question 11. The stator vanes in an axial flow compressor. Stator vanes in an axial flow compressor convert velocity energy that has been put into the air by the rotors into pressure energy. The stator vanes also direct the air into the following stage of rotor blades in the correct direction. Question 12. What must be done after the fuel control unit has been replaced on an aircraft gas turbine engine? After a fuel control has been replaced on a turbine engine, the engine must be re-trimmed. Trimming a gas turbine engine consists of adjusting the fuel control to give the engine the correct idle and maximum RPM. Question 13. Generally, when starting a turbine engine, the starter should be disengaged. When starting a turbojet engine, the starter is left engaged until the engine reaches its self-accelerating speed. If the starter is disengaged too soon, the engine may fail to accelerate to its idle RPM, and a hung start results. Question 14. At what point in an axial flow turbojet engine will the highest gas pressures occur? The highest gas pressure in an axial flow turbojet engine occurs at the outlet of the compressor. The compressor outlet is the same as the burner inlet. Question 15. Hot spots in the combustion section of a turbojet engine are possible indicators of? Hot spots are possible indicators of a serious condition, such as malfunctioning fuel nozzles or other fuel system malfunctions. Question 16. One function of the nozzle diaphragm in a turbine engine is to? One of the functions of the nozzle diaphragm in a turbine engine is to deflect the gases to a specific angle in the direction of the turbine wheel rotation. Question 17. The two types of centrifugal compressor impellers are? The two types of centrifugal compressors used in turbojet engines are single-entry and double-entry. A single-entry compressor has scrolls on only one side, while a double-entry compressor has scrolls on both sides. A double-entry compressor is much like two single-entry compressors back-to-back. Question 18. Which of the following factors affect the thermal efficiency of a turbine engine? Three factors that affect the thermal efficiency of a turbine engine are the turbine inlet temperature, the compression ratio of the compressor, and the turbine and compressor efficiency. Question 19. What is the first engine instrument indication of a successful start of a turbine engine? When starting a gas turbine engine, the first indication of a successful start is a sudden rise in the exhaust gas temperature. Question 20. Who establishes mandatory replacement times for critical components of turbine engines? The instructions for continued airworthiness, prepared by the engine manufacturer and approved by the FAA, contain the mandatory replacement times for critical components of the engines to which the instructions apply. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We make more videos about aircraft oral studies. See you in the next video.